everybody, my name is Alec Bennett and I'm a network analyst at Plow Networks, specializing in network administration and cybersecurity. And today I'm going to be demonstrating the importance of migrating from legacy authentication protocols such as CHAP, NTLM, and Kerberos to their modern auth counterparts, including SAML and OAuth, just to name a couple. So today I'm going to be using a tool called EvilGenix 2 to show just how easy it is to steal the credentials of unsuspected users. And basically EvilGenix 2 is a man-in-the-middle attack framework, and it exploits Nginx's ability to proxy traffic between websites, and it allows us to capture the sensitive data. So let's dive right in. So on the left, we do have our victim VM running Windows 10, and on the right, we do have our attacker VM running Debian 11 hosting our instance of EvilGenix 2. The first thing that we have to do is we have to configure the domain name on the right side of the screen. We're going to go ahead and enter in that command. So next, we're going to enter in the IP address and point it towards the attacker machine's IP address, the public IP address to be specific. All right, now we're going to configure the phishing page's hostname. Now we're going to deploy the phishing page. And once the SSL certificate's set up, and those are actually stored on our EvilGenix instance. You can see at the bottom, we do have the prefix already enabled, the login dot, so that did not need to be included. Next, we're going to set up the lures. This is essentially the URL that we're going to incorporate into our phishing email. And lastly, we're going to set the page to redirect to the legitimate site's resources after the credentials have been verified. This allows us to capture the session cookies. So we're going to go ahead and view our lures. As you can see, this is the lure we're going to be using today. Move over to the left side of the screen. So in this case, the attacker will send the phishing email prompting the victim to click on the redirect link. This will establish a connection to our server. As you can tell, we put a lot of time into creating our phishing email, but in reality, we would incorporate an email spoofing attack into the mix using a tool like eSpoofer essentially to create like a spoofed SMTP server. And this will allow us to bypass things such as SPF, DKIM, and DMARC. Now, once we follow the link, we're going to be faced with a mirror image of the actual authentication screen. And on our attacker machine, we could see that it identified and authorized a connection to our victim machine. So we're going to go ahead and sign in. And as you can see on the right side of the screen, we did pull those credentials. And just in case you guys are interested, we will be deactivating this account after this video. But again, as mentioned earlier, this attack could go as far as to retrieve user session cookies used to bypass two-factor authentication, and that's why it's so important to incorporate a layered security fabric into any environment that values the protection of data. And included in this security fabric should be the implementation of modern authentication protocols such as SAML and OAuth to assist with our constant efforts as a community to make the storage and transfer of data as secure as possible. Again, my name is Alec Bennett. I work with Plow Networks, and I thank you all for watching. Take care.